Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and to episode 3 of our Unicorn Overlord journey. If you're just jumping in, no worries, I'll catch you up. Last episode, we made serious progress, recruiting allies and diving deeper into the mysterious world shaped by power, memory, and fate. Today, it's personal. We're chasing Scarlett, trying to recover our key healer, but we hit a dilemma. Push forward under a level or take a step back, build our team properly, like they're telling us to, and prepare for what's coming. Let's get into it.
Nab's the key. What are you fools doing here? Don't tell me you forgot the code.
Of course we didn't. Money's the only thing tying us all together. Just so happens we make a hell of a lot less of it without you, round boss.
You dirty peck. Fine, but make it quick. I'm not keen on staying here any longer than I've got. You think I had a bad liberation, rats? Just wait till you see what I've got in store for you.
Ooh, and just like that, we captured him last episode and he runs away now, never to be seen again. Or on the other hand, probably be seen again. What do you guys think? Do you think we'll see him again soon? Do you think we'll see him again in the mid-story? Do you think we'll see him at the end? Will he be like this powerful boss that we have to defeat and be like, I am the first guy you said no to, I will kill you? Is that what he's gonna be basically? But yeah, and now we are on to the unit customization, which is weird. Like they should say like party, I don't know. Because when I think unit, I'm too Fire Emblem brained, where I think unit means every single person, like a character. But in this is like, I guess, talking about units of an army and then the heroes or soldiers within the army. So you have multiple units. Right now we have about 3 of them, with the only one who has a 3 of 3 space is Elaine's unit, and the other 2 only have, again, 2 for each. So how do we get more characters onto this? You'll see in a bit if you continue to watch though. And those extra little tip and trick, keep watching so that you'll I struggle and you succeed even faster. This is what I'm here for, and this is why I do this, to show you what works, what doesn't work, what to do, what will happen, and what is in front of you. So here, as you can see, to show you guys if the slots are full, indicated by the chess pieces, we cannot add Oben to any of the units or the archer onto any of these units currently. We will increase this unit formation, unit numbers, through the use of renown. Now, so here's the situation. Scarlett isn't far, but our party isn't exactly battle hardened yet. If we charge in now, chances are we will get wrecked. I'm not kidding. Just look at the older episodes, you'll see. But we've come a long way. We have learned a lot, and I'll tell you guys and help you through every second of it. So right now, as you can see, I am focusing on stocking up on equipment, healing items, and focusing on rebuilding the towns. That gives me more accessibility to new things, and most importantly, gaining renown through improvement of my citizens and their towns. If I give them, you know, items and stuff, and I deliver it to them, they will allow me to access more things, and my renown will also be increased. So here you can kind of see it. We have that much gold. We have like about 19,822 gold and 15,500 gold, and about 3,800 spots in the bag. And I got myself some more equipment, but also don't make this mistake. Don't get all the equipment like I did just like that, because chances are a lot of your units, again, sorry about that, a lot of your characters have the equipment already in hand. So yeah, it's cool. They have this buyback option, and I actually, if you've seen one of my videos before on the Final Fantasy Tactics game, this whole game feels so similar to that one. So So it's so nostalgic. It's super nostalgic. Can't even say so. It's super nostalgic. Again, I will say renown is key. You earn it by completing side quests, helping NPCs, and strengthening your units. And trust me, we'll need every advantage for what is coming up next. Just like talking to some NPCs for that, you know, we're talking to the NPCs. 1 second, I'm like helping NPCs, you know. Yeah, again, like quick tip though, talk to every NPC. As you can see, they have so much information. Talk to them, talk to each and every one of them. I know it can feel grindy, not right, to talk to them and slow and all that, but they often, you know, they drop valuable intel, like which unit combos work best, as they're showing right now, and hidden item spots. It's one of my favorite lines in the script, honestly. It's not just flavor, it's strategy. Again, I will say it. It's not just flavor, it's strategy. And editor, cue the lower piece and talking to the NPC about these things. Okay? This part is one of my favorites, so assembling a team that actually complements each other. The thief we just picked up, surprisingly versatile. Solid support stats and decent melee damage. Alright, this dude over here, Travis, that is who I'm talking about. He's very versatile, and due to having the new Venom blade, he can poison people now too, so he can act as a support and an attack unit. And then there is our new recruit, which is the axe wielder, and the guy hits like a truck. By putting a hunter. Here we're gonna see the strength of hunters and the strength of flyers, and the epic necessity of having a hunter. Not in every battle, mind you, but anything that has to do with flying units, as they can attack the units that you have in the background, skipping the units you have in the foreground, i.e. Hordrick in the front and the archer in the back, and Clive also. If you have an enemy who's well protected back there, you one of the most durable warriors in this, so sure. Yeah, so it's telling you, right? Like that getting those talismans for them is very worthwhile. So all this information is free. It's right there for you to know, for you to see. You just have to pay attention and, like I said, grind those you know, chat with every NPC and all that. And I'm trying to see, going to the mine to see if I can pick up any more items and checking the map. And back to my old point, renown is very important. And yeah, again, it's not just flavor, it's strategy. Here you're getting the Viper Fang that allows for poisoning to Travis. Gonna help him out a lot. He's gonna be very useful against bulky enemies that have a lot of HP and that can, you know, like it becomes a war of attrition. So he can't do the most amount of damage, but the chance of the poison helps quite a ton in getting rid of them slowly but surely. And that is why the unit customization, right? Like this is, and I'll say this is like part of one of my favorites. Assembling a team that's assembling. This is part one. This is one of my favorites. Assembling a team that actually complements each other. The thief we just picked up, surprisingly versatile, solid support stats and decent melee damage. And then there's our new recruit, guy hits like a truck, could be a future MVP, and that's referring to the axe dude. And right now I'm giving all these guys the different weapons, so they can, even those measly little increases in power are worthwhile. And these combinations, let's see how it'll affect your gameplay going forward too. Should do pretty well. I didn't need to get another Templar shield. No, I don't have another whatever. Oh, I meant the recruit's shield. So it's for Hodrick, but nobody else can equip it. And now one more vitality talisman to be equipped. Who is gonna take it? Well, we know that it's going to be Rolf, because Chloe has already increased her overall HP, and this will really help the archer to stay alive, Rolf to stay alive for longer. I mean, Oben's is pretty low too, but he'll be fine for now anyways. Magic defense. Ooh, that would be good for him. Bronze circlet. Again, it's that whole thing of like the circlet, the items that are more magical are more female oriented, or I should say have feminine names. Or I mean, circlet, what's the first thing you think of a circlet? You think like a old-timey bracelet, you know, and then a bangle also is like, you know, an old-timey bracelet, but it's unisex, meaning females and males can wear them. So yeah, how do you guys like it? Like, speaking of teams, I've been experimenting with unit placement and synergy. I'll show you a few combos and really elevate your battle performance after this, of course. So keep watching. And Mercenary is gonna tell us about thieves. Passive steal lets us steal power points. Oh, I didn't know exactly. That's what their passive ability does. I thought this guy just tells you about passive abilities in general, but no, he speaks to us strictly thieving like power points, like ones that like allow you to move, like use passive arts again. I'm meaning like take an extra action, steal an action point from the enemy and allow you to take an action on their behalf. So that's very cool, and again, really good for this type of bulky setup that we're going for with Elaine's main team. I don't know, I just think Elaine sounds so much better, but I'll have to say Elaine so people are like, don't go like, what? So yeah, oh, nice to be a family man at the time of war. Commander, okay. This is it, the conflict we have been building up to. Our thief has to face someone from his past, an old friend turned enemy. This isn't just any fight, it's emotional. It's a fight of wits, a fight of valor, and a fight of emotions, overwhelming everybody and everyone around them. And it mirrors the Unicorn ring reveal from earlier. Spoilers, if you can connect the dots, make sure to comment. Early spoiler, comment early spoiler. Yeah, I'm moving towards the wrong goalpost, I think, right now. Ooh, the priest is abducted in the Battle of Velveteen. Oh yeah, I had gotten it confused at where we were exactly. Yeah, 18? Oh, am I on actually 18 minutes? Yeah, I am. So this is correct. I've just like, I've been doing this voiceover again and again and again since yesterday morning. Saturday morning, today's Sunday, Saturday morning, 9 a.m. All right, 9 a.m. to like 9:30 p.m. because like my other software wasn't like recording it right or whatever. It was like glitching, whatever. So again, I got to bite my tongue and purchase Adobe what's it called? Well, whatever. The one that Adobe that lets you edit voiceovers and stuff. Adobe Adobe Audition. There you go. Adobe Audition. I am auditioning for the lead role in making Fetch happen. But in this specific case, making Unicorn Overlord happen. And no Regina can stop me from making it happen. Make Fetch happen. I don't know, every time I make a joke and I think it's super great, I just want to repeat and repeat and repeat. This will never keep me from not laughing.
Hulking man.
I can just imagine Bruno.
I need to see for myself what fashioned him a mere organs in order.
You'll see what I mean if you watch for longer. Can you see I'm fishing for engagement? All right, if you subscribe anyways, you subscribe, you hit that button, you hit the like button, click that notification bell, people. We need more than 600 viewers for returning viewers. We need new viewers, we need returning viewers, we need a beautiful audience. This is what I'm here for. I'm here to show you guys the tips, the tricks, the game that perhaps a lot of people are sleeping on or they slept on when it first came out. I'm here for that, okay? I'm here for you, and I'm here to show you my excitement and give my advice, but also, you know, to learn from you guys too. We're midway into it, so I thought that notification bell thing was a good segue. Time to deploy. Who's first? Like again, deploy. I think I have a pattern that like I'm always getting Lex to lead the charge, which he's a good unit. I was just a bad unit leader in the last episode. Ooh, okay. So this is the difference between Lex and Elaine. Elaine's passive skill allows for him to heal himself when he attacks. Lex's passive skill increases his defense. Very cool. Because otherwise they seem and feel like the same unit, but this definitely shows that they're different. So I kept thinking that this thing on the top means unit level. I don't think that is the case. I think that's like the amount of like, you know, energy they have, like how many times they can move and not get defeated by the enemy, or if they're at full HP. So it's a difference between the enemy and them. I believe that's how it works, and if I'm wrong, leave a comment please, or yell at me, whichever works. Don't worry, by next one I'll figure out what that is, and then I'll put it into the script for the next episode. I'm learning. Hopefully my conservatism of keeping Elaine a little far still won't destroy me. See what I mean? Like on it says like 5, right? And the other guy is 6. So if we were going mostly based off of strength, then obviously I'd be lower than him and I wouldn't be able to take out these enemies in the way that I do. But yeah, it's definitely like shows you how many actions you have, like how much time you have between each time you attack and whatever you do, and that's usually what causes the win. So see, now it decreased, so that he fought them, his endurance decreased. So that's how these numbers work, I'm presuming at the moment. And same as to why they can't do as much damage to that guy specifically, or even these guys. The units do tend to get tired. How do you guys like this strategy, right? Like, how do you guys feel about it? You know, you're moving around, the deploying, the armies, the specific units, the customization, the world building, the choice to go here and there. Like, pretty realistic way of showing how kingdoms battle, I guess. Alright, there's a mounted knight ahead. They're really good at dodging attacks from the ground. They are so good at that. If you thought flyers in Fire Emblem were tough, oh my goodness, do I have a thing for you to tell you. The amount of dodge these fools have, but not against archers. Ooh boy. Yep, it looks like you're up, dude. Rolf. Now, Rolf is with Clive, so they should be relatively fine. Okay, that didn't prove my point, but this did, at least for the effectiveness of the archer against the flying unit, but also their ability to go past the guard and fly over and attack the person in the back line. So there it is. He has one more action point and one more point for passive ability. That even though they didn't lose, they did lose out on that. So I am right in my reading for once. So fourth. Okay, time limit. Battle. Ready. Set. Battle. One dodge. Down she goes. Don't worry. Be patient. Be a little better, you know. Keep watching. You'll see what I mean. It's gonna be the highlight of it all. You truly are. Thank you for your service. Unpause. Come done. And this is what I meant by him being good against these bulkier enemies, is that he's able to poison them. And you see the poison chances, they're not that low. So, but yeah, bulk up. Like, imagine if bulk up in Pokemon was buffed to do this, that the attack increases, defense increases, and the move allows you to heal. They've done that a lot in these years, so it wouldn't be something too out of it. Ooh, he got another one. A luminous cover. I'll have to look into their skills more. Funny how that didn't do that. Like, so many times I went on the unit page, but I didn't check their, you know, different things, like different abilities. Okay, but I can go and collect that. So this is what I meant by, like, speaking to the units is very important. To the NPCs is very important for that, and for overworld items like that. So you pay attention, and Lex went there and got that. And by Elaine, you know, saving these people, we got a reward, and we can rest up on our action points and power points. Passive points. I don't know, weird. The terminology is just something in this game, honestly. You know, this chapter really got me thinking though. What if the Unicorn Ring has an opposite? Something dark, a ring of corruption that the villain uses to twist hearts instead of purifying them. It's a bit tropey, sure, but imagine the narrative potential. It would create such a powerful dichotomy between us and the villain. It will also explain how so many characters fall so far from their ideals. They truly don't. Ooh, a joke, but bulking up isn't. White smash! And yeah, but always rely on Lex to be able to be a good guard unit. I love that I paired them together when I was first playing on the first episode. This third episode, by the way. So on the first one, I paired them together simply because like they seem that type of characters to fight, but always be partnered with each other. And that's kind of how the game was progressing towards it too. So it was canon. The shipping is canon. So yeah, this will allow us to go forth with them, and then to the more strongholds we... Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. So if you don't get rid of the archers, the archers post on the other side, whenever you attack or they also initiate combat, you will be shot. So be very careful. But that one's not really our fault. That one, they jumped on us instead of us going to the archer's watchtower and getting rid of them. So here I was kind of strategizing. I'm like, okay, that was painful. So what should I do to avoid that? How can I avoid that? Or should I just take a full frontal attack? And I'll say it again, like, yeah, this whole like opposite ring and unicorn ring is corny, and it's a very big trope, but I don't think this game story-wise is trying to do something super, you know, insane, something you haven't seen before. I think it combines, however, it's the little details and the combat system and the... Alright, okay. Lex's unit against the Zenoiran Axebreaker. A new enemy. We have our own Axebreaker. But these guys, I guess they call them Axebreakers, but I think they're... I don't know, they have the same character model as the Gladiators. So, yeah. But Pursuit is a awesome passive skill. Lex will never be defeated again, and neither should Chloe. Next. Ready. Alright, we're here, we're ready. Okay, this is it. The conflict we've been building up to. Our thief has to face someone from his past. An old friend turned enemy. This isn't just any fight, it's emotional. And it mirrors the Unicorn Ring reveal from earlier. But before that, before that, let me show you what these flyers and watchtowers can do. Alright, who are we gonna attack first, baby? Really are. Go for the fight. Gonna attack the archers. Good. Alright. I believe this is where the long-awaited dodge tanking of the flying class is shown. You thought unicorns were bad, Pegasus Riders and Pegasus Knights were bad. That's 2 misses right now. Yusan, 3 misses, 4 misses. High swing. Will he attack? Nope. Luckily guarded. With their high swing, they can go against a unit in the back. You can't protect your units that way. Miss again. And yet, we're exhausted and pushed back. So again, this shows that just because their number on that little shield is lower or higher, that doesn't mean there are higher levels than you are. It just means they will have more priority when it's gonna come to attacking, okay, and taking attacks. So it's basically just your turn count. Exactly. If you get exhausted, they won't be able to do some passive skills and just overall skills in general. So you gotta look out for that. But before we look out, let us look in and heal my dude over here. This is why I got those healing items, baby. I learned from last time, trust me. I learned. These are my tips to you, these are my warnings to you, these are what you should do, what you shouldn't do. And see, the watchtower should have been the first thing to go after, but this is good on its own too. And here the high swing is going to be shown, like what I mean. There you go. He guarded, but yeah, not the most. And more misses in general, baby. Okay, they pushed us back twice, but now they should be exhausted. Now I'm kind of recouping and regrouping, whichever adjective or verb works for it. Miracle fruit. Ooh, a beckoning chime. I really don't make use a lot of these items, and so far I haven't really found the exact need aside from potions. So let's see. Plus I don't know my characters that well. Now I do. Like before this recording, I didn't, but I'm getting to sort of the initial rise of okay. I'm somewhat confident in my decisions. So let's see if the next chapter kicks my ass or not, and so that you don't miss a second of any of my uploads. And you come back for more, click the subscribe button and click that notification bell to be notified of whenever I upload. So this unit, yay, no flyers, no knights, no nothing, just easy to defeat archers. And that's the other thing, like this game really applies the same rules that you have, it applies to everybody else also. So remember how they were saying that hunters, aka archers, have very low HP, so you should keep them out of danger? This is why. So easy to defeat. Oh, for forever. And now Elaine can go back and destroy the watchtower, just taking one more initial damage. Oh no, we got our first strike. So perfect. They can't rain down on us with arrows. See, we weakened them and that's what occurred. So even though we were pushed back, we didn't lose out this time. Because you can always, yes, you are up. So recoup a little bit. Here's the decision. I know, but you'll be fine. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Zenorian and Griffin Knights. Will they dodge? Will I hit? We shall see. Assaulting lance. Oh, it didn't assault, but there you go. See how the best combinations and character customization can get you? From low to behold towards the heavens above. It can really save your life. See, this right here, you know, like this is why I love games like this. It's not just numbers and combat. It's choices. And real-time walking with army. So it's choices. It's not just numbers and combat. It's choices, backstory, and consequence. The good and the bad. Now, what a lot of people don't know is that consequence can be good and bad. Consequence, basic definition, is something that happens after an action is taken by you. So in my case, it's a good action actually. You can bulk up all you like. Imagine if in Pokemon the move bulk up worked like this. That not only does it increase your attack and defense, but also heals you a little bit. That would make physical attackers more OP, or not OP. You know what I mean, what it would do. It would be cool. Imagine if they updated that way, just like, you know, they've updated Intimidate and all those different type of things. Now to face them, go forth, Travis, Elaine, and his prophetic learnings. Poison Slash. You can heal all you like, but the poison is gonna take you away to a different place. Pursuit. If only Fire Emblem Jagans were this useful. There you go, Wide Smash. If it wasn't this dude in front, the Wide Slash would have hit the Elaine and Joseph. Yeah. Ooh, is Lex gonna deal it? Seems like it's Elaine's job. Perfect. Delicious. Thief versus old friend. Friends to enemies and death to all. Unfortunately, whatever. I was gonna say something way better than that, but I didn't. Level up for the Tricorn Pride. It sounds more like he's trying to say Tri-horn, like, and then it's like trike, like for trike horn. So yeah, like the corn sounds like horn. I don't know if that's purposefully said it the way that they say it. Tri-horn would sound better than tricorn. Cue cutscene. Ooh, the healing. And there you go. Magically, out of the mental prison that he was in. Does it work through telepathy? Or just the power of friendship, but through a unicorn ring? And here I thought, that's painful. Okay, I love their interactions. I wonder if we would have gotten similar interactions between the archer and the thief that we decided to put in prison. That automatically ran out of prison as this chapter began. He stayed as much in prison as Trump ever did. Even that sound effect is from Final Fantasy Tactics. Gladiators are powerful warriors. The gladiators high HP lets in bear attacks in the front row, while the soldier can flail using their first aid skill. Well, right now, Lex is currently doing that, but adding more units to the front row isn't always a bad thing. I did bolster the ranks, you fool. I hope so too. We shall see right now. Anybody else want to smash his face in Scarlett? Alright, now that that is over with, we are basically winding down now. So, time to give a speech. You know, this chapter really got me thinking, you know? What if the Unicorn Ring has an opposite, and Galerius is using that type of item to corrupt people's hearts? Because most of these people that we come across seem to be pretty good-natured people and seem, you know, kinda, you know, not wanting to take really a stand with Zenoira and everything and Galerius and all that, but, you know, they just either fooled into it or, you know, magicked into it. I wonder if they're hiring mercenaries like we are too, or they're just like corrupting everybody that's strong or whatever, that they take prisoner. You know, I hope we won't have to fight Scarlett, because that's what makes it look like, what if they, you know, brainwash her? Okay, so basically again, it got me thinking, what if the Unicorn Ring has an opposite, something dark dart, a ring of corruption that the villain uses to twist heart instead of purifying them. It is a bit tropey, sure, but imagine the narrative potential. It would create such a powerful dichotomy between us and the villain. It would also explain like how so many characters fall so far from their ideals. Also, huge shout out to the game's writing team. The Thieves' like storyline hit harder than when we picked up the Archer and had that kerfuffle with the other thief dude. It felt more personal, more weight because we had started to get to know Travis, but he was still hiding a lot of stuff. But we learned more about him, which is great, you know, something that should always be done. And that wraps up episode 3. We leveled up, built renown, and dove deep into some real emotional territory. If you're enjoying this series, don't forget to drop a like and let me know in the comments, what kind of artifact do you think the villain holds? And do you think we'll ever get to use it? Next episode, we chase Scarlett and hopefully get our healer back. Until then, keep discovering, keep fighting, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everybody. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and click that notification bell, and come back for more.
Yo, YG Games, everything we on the rise. No slow moves, I strategize. Game is on, I don't back down. Speed so high, I run this town.